Hello everyone. Today we're gonna talk about writing, a comprehensive guide. What is writing? Writing is one of the four language skills like reading, listening, speaking, and writing is productive skills. It allows us to communicate ideas, thoughts, and information through written language. Unlike receptive skills, reading, listening, writing requires us to actively produce language. For example, writing on a mail to a friend and to share news or make plans. Why do we write? To share information, express ideas, and telling stories. And secondly, to give instruction, make requests, and communicate with others. And writing help us organize and convey message clearly and effectively. And thirdly, examples of everyday writing, text messages, emails, essays, reports, diaries, letters, and invitations. Each serves a different communicative purpose. Types of writing. Common text types include letters. They are formal, informal. Emails, for example, postcards and stories, reports, invitations, diaries, and application forms. For example, a formal letter uses professional language, job application, while in informal letters, we use friendly and casual language. Characteristics of good writing. Good writing is clear, organized, and accurate, should be. Clear writing is easy to understand and avoids confusion. Organized writing follows a logical structure with clear introduction, body, and conclusion. Accurate writing uses correct grammar, spelling, punctuation, and vocabulary. Good writing is also logical and appropriate for the reader. Logical writing presents ideas in sensible order that flows naturally. Appropriate writing matches tone and style to audience and purpose. For example, use formal language in business emails, but informal language when writing to effect. Writing sub-skills and accuracy. The key accuracy components are correct spelling, grammar, punctuation, vocabulary, paragraphing, and sentence structure. For example, I go to school yesterday. It is incorrect. Correct version is I went to school yesterday. The accuracy ensures your writing is clear and grammatically correct. Writing skills and communication. In order to communicate, how writers convey meaning effectively, they should be organize ideas logically, use appropriate style for your audience, and choose suitable and precise vocabulary, connect ideas and clearly for the reader, and using connectors to link ideas smoothly. Firstly, good writing requires planning. Secondly, it must be well organized. Finally, always proofread your work, and the connectors guide the writers through your writing. Function of writing. Writing serves many communicative functions. Narrate, tell a story, describe, paint or picture with words, request asking for something, thank, express gratitude, complain, raise an issue, summarize contents, information, and invite, welcome someone to an event. For example, I would like to invite you to my birthday party on Saturday. This sentence performs the function of inviting using polite and formal language appropriate for the context. Cohesion in writing. Cohesion means using linking words to connect ideas smoothly. Common linkers: addition, contrast, cause, sequence. For example, she studied hard. So, she passed the exam. She studied hard, so she passed the exam. Is in this sentence, so is connector. Coherence in the writing. Coherence means ideas are logically and easy to flow. A well-structured piece of writing guides the reader smoothly from idea to the next. For example, introduction, body, conclusion. For example, always ask, can my reader follow my ideas easily. Topic sentences. A topic sentence introduces the main idea of the paragraph. It tells the reader what the paragraph is about. In topic sentence, for example, my favorite hobby is reading. Supporting sentence, I enjoy reading novels because they improve my vocabulary and imagination. The writing process. Firstly, generate ideas. Next, plan, brainstorm topics, gather throughout, and decide, gathering thoughts and decide what you want to say. Think about your audience and purpose before you begin. Draft in editing. Write your first draft freely, then review it carefully. Check for clarity, structure, grammar, vocabulary, and punctuation to improve your work. Proofreading, rewriting or enhanced work. Read through your text for final errors, then rewrite and polish it version. Example for develop an essay from rough draft to a final well-structured piece. Guided writing and process writing. Guided writing teacher provides support throughout the task, a model text flow, key vocabulary to use, and a clear structure to guide the student. This approach is ideal for beginners who need scaffolding and direction. Process writing. Students take ownership of their work by planning, draft, editing, and writing independently. This approach develops critical thinking and writing fluency, encouraging learners to reflect and improve their own writing. We can see some classroom activities in writing, for example, filling gaps, sentence completion, story writing, email writing, invitation cards, diary writing, error correction exercise will be examples. You can see some tips in writing and conclusion. Teach vocabulary first before writing tasks. Show model text so students understand expectations. Encourage planning before drafting. Give constructive feedback on content and language. Practice editing skills regularly. For example, students exchange essay and correct each other's mistakes. Summary. Writing is productive skills, needing accuracy, organization, cohesion, coherence, and process. Thank you for attention. See you next lesson.